Morning Orlando.
And now for our weekly look at legal issues in the news with our in-house legal expert, Attorney Tom Olson. This is Olson on Law.
Hey, it's Alan Spector here, and every Tuesday and Thursday at this time, we bring you Olson on Law with longtime Orlando attorney Tom Olson, and here he is now. Good morning, Tom.
Good morning, Alan and crew and WFLA listeners.
All right, our topic this morning, you sue somebody in court, you win. What happens with the attorney's fees? Tom, I would assume that if I sue someone and I win, the other side will have to pay my attorney's fees. Is that the case?
Alan, a lot of people think if they win their court case, they automatically get their attorney's fees paid, and that is not the case. If you win in court, the only thing you're guaranteed is that the other side will be required to pay your court costs.
Okay, are there some instances where the loser in a court case must pay the other side's attorney's fees?
There's two examples of that. One is where the Florida statutes provides that the winner gets attorney's fees. A perfect example of that is that our residential landlord-tenant laws say that whenever a landlord and tenant sue each other, the winner gets attorney's fees. The second example of that is when there's a contract between the parties. A good example of that is that our standard contract for sale and purchase of real estate states that if whenever a buyer and seller of real estate sue each other, the winner automatically gets attorney's fees.
So, Tom, if someone is entitled to attorney's fees, how is that amount determined?
So there'd be a separate little trial determining what the amount of attorney's fees would be. Each side would present expert testimony, and the judge would have to decide what a reasonable attorney's fee could be.
And what's your advice, Tom, when someone says they're involved in a court case?
Sometimes the attorney's fees can exceed the amount in controversy. So it's always best to settle your case without going to trial.
All right, Tom. If you have legal questions, Tom will be more than happy to answer them on the Olson on Law show, heard Saturdays at 10 a.m. on our sister station, 96.9 The Game. A reminder, Tom and I do these Tuesday and Thursday morning segments on Zoom. You can watch the video live or later on Twitter and Facebook. Tom, thanks very much. We will see you next time.
Thank you, Alan.
And remember, for all of your legal needs, call the Olson Law Group in Orlando. Good morning, Orlando continues.